Climate change protesters have blocked Oxford Circus on the third day of action in the capital. Martin Stew is there for us now. Martin, what's happening?
Well, Duncan, it's a pretty fluid situation, actually. Oxford Circus, you say, is the junction between Regent Street and Oxford Street. And as you can see, we have a 2.5 metre high, what's supposed to be a table with chairs on top. We've got protesters glued onto the floor and tied together with metal handcuffs. The police currently trying to cut them free and move people on. We're seeing arrests. We're seeing hundreds of officers, some from as far afield as Bristol, I've seen so far. It is a big operation. It's taking a while. A lot of shops have been forced to close. And many people who aren't part of the protest today have been telling me they're not too happy about it.
I've just been talking to a lady who said they want to get to the powers that be, but all they're affecting are everybody, us normal people. I can't see any powers that be round here.
I mean, people have a right to make a protest. If this many people aren't happy, then they deserve to make their point known. There's not as many people in a mask as I'd like to see, but I don't know, it's one problem, but then it might cause another problem.
Well, the protesters, who we can still see very much in the melee, many have been carried off already, say that it is important. This disruption is the only way, they say, they can get their message out.
With disruption, it's inconvenient for people, so there's always going to be complaints about disruption. But I think this is a drop in the ocean compared to the disruption that the companies and the policies of the governments are causing.
Our children deserve to breathe clean air. This is not, we would prefer to be at home. But if we don't fight for this, who's gonna?
Well, the operation, as you can see, is enormous. Hundreds of officers, I mentioned. It could go on for many hours. And of course, this is only day 3 of potentially 2 weeks of action. It's certainly getting people talking. Whether people are sympathising may be a different story.
Martin Stew at Oxford Circus, thank you.